What is up, ladies, gentlemen, and banana sandwiches? Before I get started, I just want to say that this is absolutely unacceptable. As you can see, there's no head, and that's because it's rattling somewhere. There it is, right there. This is how I got my package. I'm mad. Genuinely, I am mad. Because I actually like keeping the boxes. I like folding them up and keeping them. But I won't be able to do that for this Optimus Prime. I can't even give you the side here that much. You can just see a shoulder, but barely. Sure, this one looks great, but the back doesn't look that good, and the front looks horrendous. So, okay. I'm just, oh my goodness, the box that I even came inside, it was destroyed pretty much. I genuinely thought that maybe they might have taken this figure and accidentally sent me Solaris Prime or maybe Red Alert. Just because of how flat this looked, I thought it was a Voyager and that they had taken this figure. But yeah, I'll just shut up and try to unbox this as best as I can. So let's get started. Oh my goodness. You heard that, right? You saw that. I left that in. It was difficult to take off the head. It was difficult to put on the head. And yet, it didn't come with the head on. Are you serious? Okay, see how this is. One thing that I failed to mention, probably due to the fact that my box came completely ruined, is that it does not have your typical Studio Series scene cutout that other Studio Series have had in the past, which can be a plus, can be a negative. Really depends on if you like it or not. Alright, so I've had a little bit of time to mess with him. So yeah, let's get into his articulation. Head can go up that far, down that far, a little bit of side to side. Rotation. Got rotation here, out that far. And yeah, it kind of does that. Rotation there. Double joint at the bicep, so rather nice. Wrist can go in like that. And it can rotate as well. Then we got the waist. Rotation. Can't go back that much. Can go forward a lot. Can go out. Rotation here. A bit of a subpar bend at the knee. Then we got ankle tilt that far, and we got a heel bend. So in terms of posability, he's all right. At the very least, he is Yujiro Hanma certified. Let's take a look at that. Salute beauty right there. All right, so I missed finger articulation. Oh my goodness, yes, let's go. Right. Yay. Right, finger articulation. There we go. All right, so unlike what people were speculating when he was first revealed, he is not really a shell former. He is rather involved. It's not like Cybertron Thunderblast, where just straighten the legs, straighten the arms, bend the toes, close the shell, and it's transformed. No, he is rather involved. He is complex, but not as complex as you would think for a Bayformer figure. It took me about 10 minutes to transform him without instructions, whereas 07 Studio Series Blackout took me about an hour without instructions. This was relatively easy in comparison, but sadly I couldn't get the roof placed on there well, and yeah, I eventually did it after I made the video. So, yay. And here it is. Here's where I'm going to struggle for a bit. It's really sped up, but it took me like a good 4 minutes to try and tab this in. And here he is in vehicle mode. And absolutely beautiful. And one thing that I like compared to almost all my other Optimus Primes, I don't know how good this looks on camera at 30 FPS, but these 3 tires move, and these 3 tires moved, and they're all pegged in. There's none of that stupid plastic on plastic. These are pegged on wheels. Let's go. And he is, oh, look at this truck bed. Not the best, but better than you. Definitely better than you. Yeah, overall solid truck mode, I'll say. I like it. It rolls really nicely. But yeah, on to my final first impression thoughts. Alright, after messing around with this figure for a little bit, it's an okay figure. If you don't have any attachment to Age of Extinction or the Last Night Optimus Prime, it's not worth it. Obviously the back is, you know, like that. Then there's all of this gray. There's barely any painted detail. The only real paint that you got is the gold and the red and some blue here and there. Everything else is just gray. And that really sucks, especially with the upcoming Nemesis Prime figure that's coming out next year. Or at least I hope it's not the case. I hope they learned their lesson with this figure and just paint it silver. Because I think that one will sell a lot more than this. But for the most part, if you can, save your money. This figure is just It's okay at best. Yeah, well, that's all I can really say. Other than reject normalcy, embrace pure, unadulterated mecha.